Let's start from the silly and move up to the absolutely insane. Number 7. Monsieur de grandpère and monsieur le pic. When monsieur de grandpère and monsieur le pic found out they were both boning Mademoiselle Trevite, they decided there was only one way to settle it. The year was 1808 and Mademoiselle Trevite was a famous French dancer and was dating the grandpère while being on the side with le pic. When both men found out, they decided they were going to fight for her in a duel to the death. But fighting in a field isn't enough, so both men decided to fight and hot air balloons. On May 3rd, 1808, crowds gathered to watch what they thought was a balloon race. The two men went up 2,000 feet into the sky and were ready to take shots. Le pic aimed his gun, fired, and somehow missed the balloon. The grandpère managed to hit the balloon and le pic went plummeting 2,000 feet down. Number 6. Otton von Bismarck and Rudolf Virchow. Otto von Bismarck and Rudolf Virchow were political rivals who had a past filled with arguments. In 1865, Virchow criticized Bismarck's new policy which gave more money to the military rather than to public health. Naturally, for that, Bismarck challenged Virchow to a duel. Virchow, being the one challenged, had the right to choose the weapon, so he chose a sausage. It may seem strange, but it was all part of his genius plan. One sausage would be completely safe and the other poisoned with a deadly parasite, Twistinella. Both of them would be identical and Bismarck had to choose which one he would eat. Then Virchow would eat the other. Bismarck called him insane and cancelled the duel. Number 5. Humphrey Howard and Earl of Barrymore. In the year 1806, Humphrey Howard and Earl of Barrymore were dining together after horse races when they got into an argument which they decided to settle on a racetrack the following morning. Now, Howard spent many years as an army surgeon and he knew that gunshot wounds often got infected by dirty clothes, so he showed up only wearing his underwear. However, that was not needed because they both missed their shots and both walked away unharmed. Number 3. Colonel Barbert Defy and Captain Raoul de Ver. During the restoration of France, tensions between soldiers of the Napoleonic Army and the Royal Guard were high, so naturally they had a lot of arguments. One of them happened when Colonel Barbert Defy of the Napoleonic Army made fun of the cockade of the much younger Captain Raoul de Ver of the Royal Guard. So de Ver challenged Defy to a duel. De Ver presented Defy with 3 options: a sword, a pistol, and a rapier. However, de Ver was only 18, so he had little experience of any of those. Defy decided on the rapier. During the duel, Defy, not wanting to kill de Ver, disarmed de Ver 4 times. For de Ver, this wasn't enough to prove the victor, so they came up with an idea. Both of them would tie their left hands together, enter a coach, and stab one another with daggers till one of them died. Obviously, Defy became the winner. Number 2. Lefant and Melfant. In 1843, France, where else would a duel be? Two guys called Lefant and Melfant got into an argument while playing billard and decided the only way to settle it was for a duel. Now, it was only logical for their weapon of choice to be billiard balls. They decided they're both going to take turns throwing the balls at each other while both of them stay in the same spot. They both just chose on the right who was going to throw first, and Melfant won. He took his shot and struck Lefant right in the forehead, killing him on the spot. Melfant won but was later arrested and charged with manslaughter. Number 1. Andrew Aberhand and Unknown. Not much is known about this duel. Many even say it didn't happen, but it's still a pretty entertaining story. This story starts in the 16th century, Holy Roman Empire. The Holy Roman Emperor Maximilian II apparently had a very beautiful daughter which 2 of his friends wanted to marry, one of them being Andrew Aberhand, and the other whose name is not known. Maximilian couldn't decide which one was more worthy of marrying his daughter and he didn't want any of them to be injured. So he proposed a special type of duel. The 2 men would wrestle and try to put the other in a sack. The one who would win would get the hand of his daughter. After over an hour of wrestling, Aberhand put his opponent in a sack and dropped it at the feet of the emperor. This is FigMedia. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'm in your closet.